You are on Roads to Adventure, and we are on US 90 in Texas with our latest stop here in Castroville, located just a half hour west of downtown San Antonio. We stopped in Castroville on a special day called Fiorella Fridays. The first Friday of every month, the town has a street party on Fiorella Street and a few other streets that connect with Fiorella. And it's a lot of fun. We had a great time, great food, drink, and locally made items by a lot of the vendors there as well. Music flows through the air, dancing, and a good time for all.
We're just meeting people in the community and just enjoying a great evening. It's perfect weather, and there's live music and food, and it's just wonderful.
This is great food, great wine. Come down and enjoy it. It's a lot of fun.
Even doggies love coming out for the food and fun. It's a pet-friendly event.
Oh, Daisy, nice to meet you.
We were also fortunate enough to meet the mayor at Fiorella Friday, and he told us more about Castroville.
Castroville is just a really amazing, unique place. It's a place for people. A lot of places, there are places to sleep. This is a place to live. The people here are really what make the difference.
Castroville was settled in the 1840s by Alsatians, which are people from the Alsace region of France, which is located near the border of Germany and Switzerland. So there's a lot of German and Swiss influence.
European in roots and slightly Texan in materials.
I am a dyed-in-the-wool Francophile. When I Googled Frenchiest places in Texas, Castroville came up, and so we had to come down and investigate. So we've been having a great time just really digging into the Alsatian culture. Got to start at the visitor center, take the map, and go and see all the homes. We've stopped at the Hades Alsatian Bakery. We've had an Alsatian wine flight. If you're a Francophile, this is a place in Texas for you to come.
What is amazing is how Castroville has held on to their traditions after all these years. You see unique architecture and customs still alive and well. The historic buildings in this small town are truly amazing, and they are everywhere. Check out the St. Louis Catholic Church that holds 3 services every Sunday and 1 on Saturday, with the first services in this church held way back in 1870 when it was first built.
This is an amazing church. Look at this. Look at the architecture of these stones. Wow, how cool is that?
We visited the visitor center, which is a home that was originally built in the 1600s by the Steinbach family in France, then donated, disassembled, and shipped to Castroville by the Alsace people as a goodwill gift. Be sure to stop by. It's really cool. Even the City Hall is amazing, built in 1854. We were there when prom was taking place, and many prom pictures have been taken over the years in front of City Hall. We also stopped by the Castro Colony's Living History Center, built in 1850. It shows what life was like back then, and the backyard is pet-friendly. I'm with Kent and Diane here at the Living History Center of the Castro Colonies, and the colonies here are a historic look back into life the way it would have been here many, many years ago.
We represent the Castro Colonies Heritage Association, founded in 1975 to preserve the Alsatian culture and heritage here in Castroville. Henry Castro brought 2,000 immigrants here, both from Germany and from the German-speaking province of Alsace, and also from Switzerland between 1844 and 1854. One of the other things that we have here is we have a display which has all the ships that brought Alsatians and Germans and Swiss people to Castroville. And if you come here, we can look in a book and see which ship that your ancestors came on. Castroville is like the province of Quebec. You go to a little village there, the same families have lived there for 400 or 500 years. You come here and the same families have lived here for 180 years.
Wow.
In fact, on the 14th of September 2024, we will have our 180th anniversary.
Very nice.
We try to keep our culture.
That's fantastic.
This is called rope bed. And the rope had to be really, really taut so you could have a good night's sleep. And that's where the expression sleep tight comes from.
Really?
And this is your mattress, which is full of plant material. And sometimes the plant material came with little friends associated with, and that's where the last part of that comes from. Sleep tight and don't let the bed bugs bite.
Wow.
Some really interesting history here. We have family histories over at the library. These are actually the histories of the families that came here from Germany, from Alsace, from different regions. They've written their own family histories, and we maintain that and we honor that.
All right, I just pulled over at the Rainbow Theater at Castroville. Let's go in and take a look. The Rainbow Theater, built during World War II in 1943, shows first-run movies and live performances.
This theater shut down back in the early 80s. It originally opened in 1943.
Wow. The prices are certainly very reasonable.
We'd rather, offer this in this experience, the small town, because for us, we're trying to maintain a little bit of that step back in time.
That's really cool. I love that. I walked around and stopped into several local businesses. Take a look at some of these interesting and really cool local businesses. I was able to talk to a couple of the owners.
Hello, hi. Laura, I'm Brett with Roads to Adventure. Nice to meet you.
I actually went to school for horticulture and entomology. I was in the hospital finance world for way too many years.
Okay.
That's what I'm retired from. And then I got back in this.
So my name's Dave Entz. I'm the owner of Overholt Supply Company. We're a men's retail store here in Castroville, kind of an oasis in the middle of all the women's retail stores. Pretty much come in here, you can get your whiskey, you can get your beer. We do all of our own graphic design. About 90% of our store actually comes from Texas. And of that 90%, probably 70% is made here in store.
We're in the Alsace wine bar. It had opened in December 15th after being acquired from a previous wine bar. Down here used to be a holding cell.
Super cool.
In fact, sometimes parents send their kids down here to play.
Oh yeah.
They drink upstairs.
There you go.
And I'll just keep an eye on them from the upstairs at the top of the stairs. I think that this is a lovely town, and we love being a part of everything that's happening. And we love the reception that we've received from the people who live here.
Fiorella Fridays gave us a taste of what it's like both day and night in Castroville. After an earlier tour of the wine bar, we returned for some live music later in the evening, and it was a full house.
This is a place where we have major festivals every month or two, and they're not just to have festivals, they're because these are the things that are important to people, and these are the things that they want to celebrate. And they want to get together with their friends and their family and with the community to be able to really join in that. We just finished up the Alsatian Festival, and we had a re-twinning ceremony with the mayor of Alsace and about 54 people that were from the Alsace region in France. It was a great party. We had a couple thousand people out in a small town of 3,000 people. We probably doubled our population that night, and that was just last weekend. We have our other big celebration. It's only been going on since 1860. Every year, we missed 1 year for COVID, but we have thousands of people that come through here. It's a fundraiser for the Catholic Church, but it's a great time for people to get together, have some barbecue. There's a beer garden on Saturday night, live music, and then on Sunday they serve the barbecue, and it's a weekend of festival. It's a weekend of fun. So we have the old-fashioned 4th of July, which is another great big celebration. We do an old-fashioned parade through the town. We have a party afterward. There's a sip and stroll. We typically do music at our regional park. We have this wonderful 126-acre regional park that is filled with soccer fields and a pool and hiking trails, and it's a great place to go. And then we also have the old-fashioned Christmas. Again, we shut down downtown and we bring in vendors, and that's a pretty big thing. If you want to experience what real community is all about, this is truly it. This is an amazing place with some great people, some really interesting history here. So thank you for this time. Love to see you. Come and visit us, experience what real community is about, experience what family's about. We'd love to see you. Thank you.
Castroville is just a hop, skip, and a jump, as the mayor said, from San Antonio, but it seems like it's a world away. It almost seems like it's in a different country. A lot of European influence, a lot of community you'll find here, a lot of history. That's all for me, Brett Allen, here on Roads to Adventure. Here's watching.
Bis später. That means until later.
Okay. We had so much fun in Castroville and look forward to our return next time. Next week, we will visit Gonzales, Texas, 1 hour east of San Antonio and Austin. We aren't covering big cities on our road trips. We are covering the hidden gems that are waiting to be discovered in small towns all across America. Come along with us and we would appreciate if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Best of America, and choose to receive notifications so you can see our latest videos. Plus, we have over 1,500 videos already on our channel featuring great experiences all across America that we visited on our Best of America series. Thank you for watching, and we will see you on Roads to Adventure.